I've seen quite a few ASMR artists do it. I don't actually know who the original creator was, so I'm going to be doing the same but with these spell candles. Now they are a little bit ropey looking, like some of the colours have been used, so you will just have to bear with me. It may not be the most aesthetically pleasing. I have had a little bit of a fidget about with the microphone to hopefully put it on a slightly better setting, because I noticed that like the mic scratching sounds were pretty intense last time. But as I'm sure you can appreciate, with this just being my third video, I am still just finding my feet. So yes, in case you don't know how this video works, or this video concept, sorry, I will show you all the colours. You will pick a colour, there'll be several rounds, you'll pick a colour, and then I mix them up. I use my intuition and I remove one, and basically the last colour standing is the winner of that round. If there is anything specific that people would want to see, please feel free to request it. I did get one specific request that I would definitely be interested in doing, which was like a tattoo tour and talking about my tattoos. But I feel like I would want, like it was like one specific person that requested that, and while I absolutely love that idea, I would prefer to know more people were interested in that, because obviously, mind you, the majority, I want to say 90, maybe not 90%, about 60 to 70% of my tattoos, I literally like decided like a week before the appointment what I wanted, and they don't necessarily have like a really specific meaning, but there is some that do have a more personal meaning, so I would want to know that like several people were interested in me like explaining it. I hope that kind of makes sense. game last night, and that was a really good match, and everyone was very sportsman-like. Everyone showed good sportsmanship, is my point. But yeah, I'm sad that it's over. Okay, let's start first round. So hopefully you've selected a colour, and we will just remove until we have one left, and then that's the winner. Dark blue is out. Red is out. Green is out. Black is out. Yellow is also out. White is out. Purple is out. Orange is out, meaning that our winner for that round was light blue, baby blue, BLUE, light blue. So if you picked light blue, well done, you won that round. We will slot them back in and go again. I also mentioned in my last video that I was going to see the Odyssey today. I did, and it was such a good movie. It was really, really good. I tend to either be really easily pleased with films, or there's a lot of really famous films where I'm I just don't understand the hype. A lot. I mean, I'm not going to start listing them because I think I would have rattled some cages if I did. But in my opinion, I thought it was really good, and my boyfriend, who's sometimes thinks that I'm daft for some of the films that I don't like, he said that he thinks that his favourite films that he's ever seen. I don't know if I would quite stretch that far, but it was really good. So I would recommend people going to see it if they are conflicted about it, because I know there'd been mixed reviews. Green is out. White is out. Light blue. Light blue is out. Yellow. Y E L L O W is out. Orange is out. Dark blue. Dark blue is out. Purple. Purple is out. And lastly, black is out, meaning our winner is red. Red, 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 red. R-E-D. Red is our winner of this round. So well done if you said red. I think this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them out at random without looking, and I'm going to pick a colour myself. So I will look away and pick a colour, and we can see if either of us win this round. So I think some of them are obviously like longer than others, but I'm just zoning out as I grab them, so like no cheating here. So the first one that is out is white. I guess my intuition isn't as good as I think. So if you picked white like me, you're out. Great start. Next out. Green. Yellow. Light blue. Purple. Kind of looked black back here, but no, it's purple. Purple is out. Red. Red is out. Just mixing them up because there's the space to move them around in the box now. Orange is out. And dark blue is out, meaning that the winner of round 3 is black. Black. B L A C K. Black. Me and my partner have been replaying Skyrim recently. Obviously, with us spending like quite a bit of time in the house since giving birth, and I am doing a playthrough, so I'm very predictable. I always, well, obviously not always because I haven't this time, but 90% of the time in my mini Skyrim playthroughs, I always pick a dark elf. Favourite race on Skyrim. Love dark elves. And my favourite playstyle is a mage, but I usually alternate between mage and archer. Very typical for an elf, I know. So this time I have spiced it up and I've done a playthrough as an orc and two-handed weapons. So I'm wielding Volendrung at the minute. I think that's how you say it. I love the Daedra, I love Daedric artifacts, but ask me to pronounce the majority of them. Yeah, not happening. not happening very well. Yeah, and on top of that, I always side with the Dawn Guard. But again, because I wanted to spice it up, I've actually vouched to be a vampire this time, and it is so unbelievably annoying being out in like the daytime, and you know, your blood constantly like boiling in the sunlight. But I like the aesthetics of it. And then in the DLC, like the new content, you can attend a feast where you win like a vampire themed home. So it like fits in with my character. So yeah, I'm really happy. And my partner, if anyone's interested, is playing this time as a Wood Elf Archer. Again, very basic. But yeah, we'll do one more round and then we'll call it a wrap. Okay. I'm not going to partake this time because we all saw how that went last time. Purple is out. Light blue is out. Green is out. Dark blue is out. White is out. White. Red is out. Orange is out. A-N-G-E. And black is out. That the final winner of round 4 is yellow. A nice happy colour to finish on. Bumblebee colours. Like Clark's tights from Me Before You. I actually only watched that film like a year ago for the first time, and I could definitely see what the hype was about. Same with The Notebook. It's weird that it took that long because to watch them, because I am a bit of a romantic, but I always assume like super hyped films will let me down, but they didn't, so. Well, thank you so much for watching, and if anyone does have any suggestions about what they would like to see, please let me know, because I am willing